Hi, Divine Feminine. TT is here with a channel message for all of my Divine Feminine within our collective. If you are embodying the Divine Feminine energy, welcome to Tarot Fessions with Talk Tequila. If you are returning, welcome back, you guys. All of my energies that I will be channeling throughout this reading are not gender specific. So if you are embodying that energy, you could be a he, you could be a she, it doesn't matter. So I just wanted to put that out there. Take what only resonates, leave the rest. If you want to watch this on replay, it's going to be on my YouTube channel. Alright, so let's talk about who this message is for within the Divine Feminine energy. This is for all of you that are focused on your stability. Alright, you're focusing on like being very logical. So this is for those of you that are really tapping into your divine masculine energy. Even though you're still divine feminine, you're really taking initiative. You're really establishing yourself. You're focused on the bag. That's the energy that I was picking up on. You're also in this energy of utilizing your feminine energy to create something. So you could be creating a business. You can be creating, just being creative in general, but you're doing it. You're getting the shit done by yourself. A lot of you, I feel like you're not in union with your divine masculine right now. And in the meantime, you're nurturing yourself. You're taking care of yourself. You're providing for yourself. You're good all by yourself. It's giving me INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? You got your own bag. You got your own house. You got your own car. You got your own life together. And I feel like in your dreams, you have a spiritual connection with someone. I just did Divine Masculine's energy, and it's kind of tying in. All right. So let's see where you are on your journey, and then we'll get your channel messages from Spirit and your person. What's up, you guys in the chat? Welcome. Let's see. Spirit, where is Divine Feminine on their journey? Yeah, you listening. You're waiting for the right time. I feel like you're in this space of receiving a lot of signs and synchronicities. You're following, or you're being led somewhere. I'm seeing like a path of roses being laid out for you. And this path of roses is leading you directly where you need to be. So if you've been like, I'm getting older or whatever, you're not late, you're on time. Everything is happening in divine time, exactly how it's supposed to be happening. Curiosity. I told you your future self is leading you and giving you like breadcrumbs, or like giving you clues, like go this place, go walk in that store, go do this thing, giving you all types of creative ideas. Your future self is in union already, but it's really you're bringing everything into a wholeness. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. It's gonna make sense in the long run. You're going to see why you had to do those things first. Something about this is like there's a lot of things on your journey that you signed a contract before you incarnated here, where you wanted to facilitate, like, going after your dreams, going after your ambitions. You wanted to be able to do something for yourself where it's not like you're codependent on another person or that you need them. This is for my divine feminines that really feel like love shouldn't be a chore, or like being in love with someone shouldn't feel like a 9-to-5 job. It's something that should be joyous. It's something that should be authentic and organic, and that's like the energy that I'm picking up in this reading. So let's see, Spirit, what's your channel message to my divine feminine? Someone is trying to control you. All right, this could be a boss or a manager. If you're working in a 9-to-5 job and you feel like you want to manifest your own entrepreneurship, you want to manifest your own reality, it feels like your boss is giving you a hard time because you're being called to start taking steps towards being your own boss. Okay, so no one can boss you around. Okay, and for those of you where, let's say, you're getting over a relationship with a tyrant or someone that wanted to control you or be possessive over you. You are in this energy where like, I don't ever want to let someone else have that much power or authority over me, and I'd rather be able to pay my own bills, so I'm not asking someone else to do it for me. So that's that energy that I'm picking up as well. So the right people are being put on your path to kind of teach you how to be, you know, disciplined. I feel like the people that you're about to meet, the relationships that you're about to have, they're going to help you refine yourself. I've heard like pressure. So it may feel like a lot of pressure or a lot of competition, but Spirit is saying like, you can handle this. This is light work. Okay? They want you to look at these relationships that are guided your way and kind of ask yourself, when you meet them, what about them attracted you to them? Right? Your past relationships, what about them attracted you to them? Right? So I feel like you're in this introspection, reflection mode where you're looking at other people and you're like, what did I see in that person? What did I see in that relationship that I was with for 10 years? What did I see in that person that I gave my time and energy to? You're going to start realizing that they may have been attracted to you because you were in your masculine energy. And so you may have attracted a lot of feminine, a lot of feminine energies. You may have attracted a lot of people that look to you to provide the stability. Whether this is family, friends, romantic partners, you may notice that a lot of people that come to you, whether they're male or female, they have this childish energy about them, immature energy about them. And it's because they look up to you because they have like a father wound or they have like a mother wound. And they're looking to you to fill that void or to parent them. So they're going to like remind you of how many frogs you had to kiss in order to get this person, this high vibrational relationship. I feel like a lot of those karmic relationships that you were with were only preparing you for your divine counterpart. Hey, Nikki. They were only preparing you for your divine counterpart. So now that you've learned these lessons, you're about to meet this person for some of you. And for others of you, you guys are going to finally be aligned to where your physical self can come into union. So kudos to y'all, because that's not easy. Let's get the messages. Because it feels like you dealt with a lot of relationships that may have made you feel like unsure of yourself, you know how sometimes you could be around certain people, they make you feel calm, they make you feel like you could be in your feminine energy. There's no competition, right? I feel like your exes, it's like, thank them. Thank your exes. That's what I heard. Because it's like, next, get out of here. Hold on, y'all. Let me clear my throat. So there may be like, excuse me, there may have been relationships that made you feel like you couldn't really be yourself or say what you wanted to say. It's like you intimidate people. It's like they're always looking at you like how they could utilize your energy to make their life easier, how they can utilize you to build their own success off of you. You see this energy here? They got like this person on this stretcher, okay? And so like examining you in the past, you were attracting a lot of utilitarians, okay? Excuse me. And look at this. Mind control, mind games. And you see how like I've been doing readings all this time, but there's this energy of like constantly being mad or constantly want to like shut you up. Control you. Divine feminine. Want you to be dependent on them. And now that you're not listening to them anymore, and you're not running to anybody, you're not giving anyone the time of day, they're coming back around. That's what I'm seeing here. They're coming back around to intimidate you back into submission. That's what I heard. They want you to be submissive. So it's one thing, right? I feel like naturally, as divine feminine energy, when you come across a divine masculine that is not in their ego, they're not arrogant, they're not trying to be a chauvinist or all those other different negative aspects of a masculine energy, your feminine energy naturally comes out organically. It's not forced. You know what I'm saying? There's no strife around being able to be confident, being able to be truthfully honest with that person without worrying about if they're going to take it the wrong way, without worrying about if they're going to perceive you in the wrong light. That's not the relationships that I see for you in the future. In the future, I feel like in many ways, you're that person, divine feminine, that has dealt with those types of relationships, and you were like a lesson to them. By you being confident in yourself, by you sticking up for yourself, they're going to look back on those relationships and be like, man, if it wasn't for that one person that didn't take no shit for me, I wouldn't have become the person that I am today. So that's the energy that I see. Like, you've been teaching a lot of people how to treat someone. You've been teaching a lot of people, you know, how not to be so caught up in their ego, their pride, their arrogance, and be willing to listen to their counterpart, be willing to listen to their partner. And it's because there's this energy where, you know how like in religion, that communication that you receive from God, it's like written in the Bible that only men can prophesors, or only men can talk to God, and women talk to men and receive their messages from the man, and whatever the man says goes. That's the type of relationship dynamics that you dealt with in the past, where it's like, excuse me, I do have a voice, and I do have something that I want to say, and I can also hear God's voice, and I can also prophesy, and I can also be a lot of different things. It intimidates people because they were taught by society, they were taught by religion that you're meant to be seen and not heard, or you're meant to be submissive and just go with the flow and let them lead. But you both are leaders in your own right, and you have to learn how to cohesively work together. You know what I'm saying? Synchronize. So that's what these relationships have been teaching the both of you. And I feel like someone's about to take a page out of your book because they're listening to you. Something about someone is listening to you. So you may have a way for, I don't know how you speak to this person, but they're listening. Someone is changing their ways, their prideful ways, or how they used to once like do things. They're changing. And they're not changing because you forced them to change or because you are telling them to change. I feel like they're going through their own life experiences that taught them how to be a better divine masculine or how to be a better divine counterpart. So at any given moment, you know how we all can become karmics to other people. It depends on the vibration and where we are on our maturity level. So a lot of connections have grown up, and it's due to you, divine feminine. Like, not being able to tame you, not being able to control you is the reason why you temper the egos of other people that have a problem with your voice. They have a problem with how you speak. They may have told you, oh, you got to be tactful, or you got to say it pretty, or you got to say it nice. No, you got to grow some balls, or you have to grow some type of like self-confidence and reassurance to where that other counterpart shouldn't intimidate you. Neither one of you should have to control each other. And I feel like at one point, your divine counterpart really believed in that old society narrative about how divine feminine should be experienced, and they don't think the same way anymore, or they're on that transition. So it's not quite complete, but the transition is happening. They're healing. They have to heal from some type of mother wound that they had. They had like some wounds that they had to heal or work on. Let's see. I told you this is maturing. Okay, becoming the person that they've always wanted to see for themselves. It's like they're about to become. They've always had this stipulation. I'm getting like, my head is tingling. They've always had this stipulation of what a man is supposed to be, or what a masculine energy is supposed to be. So they walked around with this emotional scar because they didn't receive that type of dynamic in their childhood. They walked around with this type of, they taught themselves a certain belief system that limited them from only experiencing a certain type of love. So they were only able to acquire a certain category of relationships, and those categories were like controlling. They mirrored back to this person their egotistical ways. They mirrored back to this person their sense of entitlement. They mirrored back to this person the things that they needed to work on. Those experiences made them aware. So they're aware now, like, damn, when I want this type of scenario or this type of facade of a real healthy relationship, I'm only able to attract a certain caliber, or I'm only able to attract a certain classification of a partner. So now they've been going back inwards and asking themselves, what do I need to work on with myself, and why do I have this belief system? And for some of them, it stemmed back to maybe they saw their mother that was extremely confident and they didn't like it, and they thought like that's the reason why their parents got divorced, or that's the reason why their parents didn't last, is because my mother talked too much, or my mother was too aggressive, or my mother was this, or my mother was that. That type of energy restricted them from being able to vibe at a certain balanced masculine energy. So instead of looking back and holding on to that trauma bond, they've been looking inward and saying to themselves, well, now is my opportunity to be the divine masculine that I wanted my parents to be, and I could choose to sit here and settle for all I'm able to attract or attain in their lover, or I could do the work on myself so I can offer more. And that's what I feel like your divine masculine is doing. They're finally seeing the truth about themselves. And it may have been due to it's like they got with someone that was submissive. And you know the scene that I saw in my head? Y'all saw Coming to America, where she's like, "Arr, arr, arr." They literally had a Coming to America moment, and they were like, is that all you could say? Is okay, no problem, sure. And it was like no challenge. It was nothing that was of substance. And it was so unattractive to this person. And they were like, damn, I sell myself short. And it was because they felt like that person was nurturing. That person embodied all of these different personality traits of being sensitive and talking a certain type of way, and only, giving them this submission reality. And then they tried to make it look pretty. They tried to make it look good. But no matter how much they dressed the person up, or they tried to teach them how to be, it's like eventually you start to look at that person like, damn, I'm dating a child. And even if they are submissive, it starts to feel like you need to be obedient in every capacity, or do you have like a brain of your own? That's the type of energy that they settled for in the past. So now that they're coming across your energy, divine feminine, they feel like damn, I never had somebody talk to me like that. I never had somebody be real with me like that. And that's the reason why they're able to see the difference now. And if they hadn't met you, they wouldn't have never been able to identify that they were wearing rose-colored glasses about a partnership or what they thought they wanted. Now they see that they only wanted that because they were resentful towards their parents for failing in their love life. Things like that. So this person is maturing. I'm telling you, it's like your confidence. They have so much that they want to say. I'm telling you, they literally had 2 points of reference. Okay, so they may have been able to be in a relationship with you, in a relationship with another person, but now they see the truth between these 2 different types of archetypes. You have the confident, self-esteem, high value. You have someone that's powerful in their own right, but they're not in competition with you. And then you have someone that's extremely sensitive, and maybe they're a little bit extra soft and a little bit extra nurturing. But the truth is, I feel like for many of you, Divine Feminine, you weren't going to settle for this person being able to have both realities and live in that type of fantasy where they can have you and that person and just have both versions. You held your ground, Divine Feminine. I feel like you put your foot down as far as what you were willing to settle for. And if you didn't do that, if you guys didn't go your separate ways, for some of you, because that's the 5 of Pentacles, if you guys didn't go your separate ways, they wouldn't have saw the void that they were filling this with. And if you guys didn't part and go and like stop talking to each other, then you would have been devaluing yourself. And now this person sees like, damn, I wouldn't want nobody, they wouldn't want to be settled for that. They wouldn't allow you, Divine Feminine, to have 2 masculines, right? Or they wouldn't allow you to do it. So now they're like, that is fucked up. And had you accepted that those terms of that engagement, they would have looked at you like not being the Divine Feminine. You get what I'm saying? They would have felt like, well, damn, if you could settle for me, then you'll settle for anybody. So it was always going to be a catch-22. So don't ever feel like you walking away and putting your self-love first was a disservice to this person, even if they wanted you to fight for them. You don't have to fight for nan fucking body. And that's what they're learning the hard way. So on the bright side, like I said, this person had to go through a perspective shift. And look at this. Divine Masculine, they had to grow up. They're ascending into this divine energy. Yeah, you're the person that they want to be with. You're the person that they want to be with. You're the person they want long term with. They like, what do I need to do to become divine? A divine masculine for divine feminine. I'm telling you. For some of you, this person is definitely going to... They took off the rose-colored glasses and they come into you. They feel like they already found you. That's what they're saying. They feel like they already found you. If you haven't seen Divine Masculines, you need to watch that too. And I feel like they're determined to, I heard change your perspective. So they may have been very determined to change your perspective at one point. But I'm telling you, proposal, marriage. This card came out literally in the Divine Masculines reading. They ready to offer you a commitment, fantasy, and seduction. It was because you walked away. This is someone that I feel like not a lot of people walk away from this person. Higher purpose. Have faith. Organic growth. So y'all could have been like friends with benefits. It may have just been friends with benefits type of situation. Or maybe y'all were just friends. Who knows? It says, trust and believe that love is here to stay this time around. Don't let fear or doubt interfere. Trust the divine. So when this person is not going to come back to you until they have ascended into that divine masculine energy. They're too prideful, right? So Spirit is saying when this person comes back to you, you're going to be able to see if they are divine masculine energy or if they are low vibrational energy. And it's going to be based off of their actions. So if you know you were dealing with someone that didn't know what they wanted to have their cake and eat it too. If you know that you were dealing with someone that was ego in their ego and caring more about their image or their reputation, and they didn't have any, they always say, when a person wants something, they know what they want when they see it. And I feel like this person is dealing with this inner conflict where they had it, or they had it, the potential of having it at one point, but they weren't ready. This is someone that when they had it, they weren't ready. And they're coming in because they're ready. All right? Because we had walking away here, higher purpose. I don't get this energy that this is someone that you were in a committed relationship with. Like there could have been no titles, no type of commitment. That's what I'm picking up in this particular reading. This person may have been like very aloof or left things on red or never really clarified. And you had to like pick up the pieces and go your own separate way. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. This is also someone that I feel they've asked themselves, what would life have been like had they been with you? Okay. Let's see. What's the messages to Divine Feminine? I believe so. The question was, can these situations happen in a twin flame dynamic? I believe so. So the question, this person is asking a question. Why is it that you love me? Okay. I cry at night. How could I ever forgive the mess I've made? I am blocked. So some of you guys may have this person blocked. What is the truth? This person wants to know what is the truth? What do you truthfully feel about them? I can't take it anymore. I long for your kiss. These same cards pretty much came out in the divine masculine energy. So this person saying, I can't take it anymore. I got to see you. I just have to see you. I have to talk to you. We need to clear the air. There's something about needing to clear the air. There's unfinished business between you and this energy, okay? Like I said, this is someone that had a big ego. All right? You could have a big ego too. I don't know why I want to pull one more card. I can't stop thinking about you. Life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. The heat between us is intense. Listen, we're going to stop it right there. But if you want to watch it on replay, it's going to be in my YouTube channel. All the links for my YouTube channels are in my bio. This is going to be in Tarot Fessions, so you can check it out on the YouTube channel. If you want to rewatch it, I post daily on there, so you can always see what I post on YouTube. Yeah. So I'm sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journeys. And I will see y'all later. TT out, y'all.